sold-out show here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. I'm Michael Cole here with Taz at ringside.
Man, you couldn't fit another fan in here with a crowbar, I'm telling you. There's a whole lot of cheeseheads in the house tonight.
It sure is. Green Bay knows that they're about to see the greatest superstars in all of sports entertainment. I can't wait to get started.
Here we go. Out of the ring and out of the match. You just don't see action like this every day, Cole.
You sure don't, Taz. And we've got the best seats in the house.
No doubt.
Whoa, that's your territory, partner, not mine. I'm perfectly happy staying right where I am.
So, Cole, you got any predictions? Who you think's going to win this one?
No way. I've seen you embarrass yourself with enough bad guesses that I'm not going to risk doing the same. I think we might be looking at...
Wow, great reversal. Looks to me as this can go down in the books as an instant classic.
I think just about every match has that potential, Taz. This is the WWE after all.
Sucker! Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move in my opinion.
Come on, you just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself out and make a critical mistake.
No, but you can't give the opponent any time to recover neither. You gotta stay on them and wear them down.
But what about picking your spot? If you try to execute a badly timed move just because you want to stay on offense, that can have a disastrous result.
I'll tell you what, let me talk about what it's like to be in a match like this, and you can cover what it's like to whiten the teeth. Deal?
He's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing the crowd, though, Cole. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion. I think we know which way this one's going to go, Cole.
Actually, Taz, from my perspective, I think it could go either way.
And what perspective would that be exactly? The perspective of somebody who has a neck that resembles a stack of dimes? Thank you, Captain Obvious.
I just think it's unfortunate whenever a superstar decides to cheat to win rather than compete fairly.
I think I've got a pretty good idea who's going to win. Oh, God. He tried to hang on, but not hard enough. He's out. This has been a real rocket bus of a match so far.
It has indeed. But I think this crowd would like to see these superstars pick up the pace a little bit.
What are you talking about?
There he goes. This one's over for him.
Watch it. He reversed it. I'll tell you, as long as these superstars hit the showers, you're out of the match. It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, any time you throw these kind of combustible elements into a match, you're guaranteed to get a hell of a show.
And that's exactly what we're seeing here tonight.
think it's just completely sick the way these fans cheer on this Eugene guy. Come on, Cole. I mean, they just want to see him get in the ring and get whooped and get beat up. It's wrong.
No, they don't, Taz. They cheer you.
Tough luck. Guess he'll live to fight another day. These superstars are putting on a clinic in there.
Yeah, and not a health clinic. I don't think they'll be the same after this one.
This is just junk, Cole. You don't win a match by talking your opponent to death.
I disagree, Taz. Getting the crowd on your side can be a huge psychological boost. Rey Mysterio is so exciting to watch in action. He's so fast, so...
Over the ropes and down to the floor to Grandma's house we go. Man, this Rey Mysterio is the... Now that's the way you do it. Let your opponent know who the boss is.
Or you can just keep posturing and give your opponent time to recover.
Sayonara, Scout. See you next time. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Nothing costs you a match quicker than overcoming.
What are you talking about? I see a dominant superstar who's rallying this capacity crowd behind him.
I got a lot of respect for Spike, Cole, and don't you ever forget it. Spike Dudley is as tough as they come, and he has been ever since the ECW together.
His toughness has certainly taken him far in this business, but someone should tell Spike that being a nice guy isn't a sign of weakness.
Oh, geez, look at this. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum, Taz. I certainly don't envy the referee in this match.
No kidding. No matter what call you make, you're gonna... Whoa! He just got eliminated. Can you believe that? If you ever wondered just how much punishment a human body could take, I think you're gonna get an answer.
I think that, yes, it's an elimination.
You know, the key to winning a match like this is to build some momentum. And you're not going to see a match won with just one or two moves.
No, but one or two big moves at a crucial point could change the direction of it completely. That's one less superstar to deal with.
Basham's a real bull in the china shop, Paul. I'm telling you. You don't want to get in this guy's way.
True enough. I've noticed that superstars who know how to handle Danny's raw power often get the better of him.
I think Tajiri's a little... I don't think the fans like that one too much. I'm sure this breaks this guy's heart.
It should. These fans are the lifeblood of WWE, and he doesn't give a damn what they think. How much can these superstars possibly have left?
They got as much left as it takes, Cole. Trust me. You get in that ring and you find out you got reserve you never knew you had. Well, that narrows things down a little bit.
He anticipated that move perfectly. Kurt Angle is such a phenomenal athlete. It's a shame that he feels that he has to bend the rules in order to accomplish his goals.
Are you telling me that he cheated to win that Olympic gold medal he won, Cole? Is that what you're telling me?
Absolutely not. But if you look at his WWE career, I think you'd find that he has a casual relationship with the rules at best.
Nice quick counter.
What could have possessed Spike Dudley to turn on his loyal fans and become such a selfish, self-centered little bully?
2 words, Cole. Cruiserweight Championship. The old Spike never won it.
He saw that one coming. I don't think anyone in this match has even considered that they might not win. I think these fans know what's coming next.
You know it, Cole. The F.U. Man, get a load of that power. Okay, yeah, great. That's just great. Now, why don't you quit showing off and get down to business?
He is getting down to business. He's in the sports entertainment business, isn't he?
I think this proves without a doubt why SmackDown's the dominant brand in sports entertainment.
I can't help but agree, partner. You won't see action. He just eliminated him with authority. Look at this. No fear on the face of this superstar.
Yeah, that's 50 cents will get you a cup of coffee. Man, look at these superstars. You can't ask for a better example of what makes SmackDown so great.
You sure can't. SmackDown's got the greatest superstars in the greatest matches for the greatest fans in all of sports entertainment.
I never stop being impressed by Kurt Angle, a multi-time WWE champion, an Olympic gold medalist, an Intercontinental United States and WCW champion.
I know, Taz, we've heard it all before. Angle never hesitates to remind us at any opportunity. He's going for his finisher.
The Dupree bomb. What a wicked move. This ain't about winning or losing anymore, Cole. This has become real personal.
Well, with the way they've been beating the hell out of each other, I'm not surprised. We've seen this before. He'll do whatever it takes to win and take every advantage he can.
Hey, no, that's not going to make you popular, but you got to do whatever it takes to win. These superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them is going to have their hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
Well, what do you want, Cole? You want to say that everyone wins so nobody gets their feelings hurt?
I never said that. I'm just saying that in a great match like this, everyone involved deserves credit for it.
There's the reversal, Cole.
And here's a little something for the fans. That's why they love him.
You know what? But who cares what they think? All he's doing here is giving his opponent a chance to recover. Man, there's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears shed in that ring over the years.
And if these superstars have their way, there's going to be a lot more shed here tonight. And there goes the superstar. These superstars are so unpredictable. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Don't bother, Cole. I don't think you're going to be able to. Just sit back and enjoy the ride.
And what a wild ride it's been so far, with no signs of stopping anytime soon.
I'll tell you, Cole, this is what the WWE is all about.
You're absolutely right, Taz. The greatest athletes in the world competing on the grandest stage of them all.
And I think these superstars are going to keep it up until they've got literally nothing left to give.
And that's the attitude you have to take to win. You know that your opponent isn't going to hold anything back, and you can't afford to either.
I'd love to know where you're coming up with this stuff, Cole. Man, what a ride. It took them all the way at it. I'm not sure if everyone's going to be happy about it, but this one is in the books. And would go, but I never thought it would end like this.
Here's your winner. Neither did I, partner. Talk about a disappointment. 2, 3.
They'll set up a rematch ASAP. I'm telling you right now, or they're going to have some unhappy fans on their hands.
Mistake, JR. Everyone knows that overconfidence costs superstars matches.
That might be true, King, but all I see is a very confident superstar who's got everything going his way. I love to use or anyone else try to get you out of this country, King. I think he'd wind up kicking you across the length and breadth of it.
The Undertaker's been in WWE for 13 years now.
His opponent's down, and now he's sharing a piece of his mind.
He's going to have to eat those words by the end of this match, JR. Well, there's one less superstar in this match now.
I think it's pretty... He just got tossed out rather unceremoniously, in my opinion. The fact that he took responsibility for his actions and decided not to continue down that road. But I can't say that the way he's chosen to live his life since has overly impressed me either.
How can these fans be this excited about Rey Mysterio, JR? He's so tiny that half of them probably can't even see him in the ring.
Well, King, there's an old saying. Size doesn't matter. It's what you do with it that counts. And I'm sure you've heard that one.
It looks like they've slowed. Is there? Yes, that's an elimination. So, JR, there he goes. He's out of the match.
Excellent counter. What ring presence.
What a counter. He reversed it.
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on this, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, King, no one makes it up the ladder without pushing themselves to the very limit. It's a very fine line to walk.
JR.
Oh, really? Enlighten us, King.
Wait a second. Why are you so eager to hear my prediction?
Because I want to know who's going to win. And 9 times out of 10, it's not the superstar you pick.
I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR, but I guess it's their right.
You're damn right it is. It comes from the price of admission.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go. What do you talk? Looks like there's hopes of winning this one have been shattered, JR. I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it's finally underway.
This has been a hotly anticipated contest. And as far as I'm concerned, it's living up to the hype.
No question about that, JR. The fans certainly seem to be into it, that's for sure.
And when it comes down to it, that's all that matters.
I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I finally remain objective. He doesn't look too happy about it, but an elimination is an elimination.
Wow, he wasn't too civil about throwing him out. Oh my gosh, he's been eliminated from the match. He turned the tables on his opponent with that one.
That's one fewer superstar in this match.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
Well, you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself if it's all the same to you, King.
You know, JR, when I saw this match on paper, I wasn't too sure about it. But it's turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
That's it. The match is over for that particular superstar.
These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball, these fans will let them hear about it.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. These competitors know that their paychecks come straight from the WWE fans. They're not going to let them down.
Yeah, but if they don't keep the fans happy...
If wishes were fishes, the world would be an ocean. But that's not the case now, is it? And it's been reversed.
See, JR, this is exactly why Raw is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
You're absolutely right, King. We've got the best suit.
That's it. He's out of the ring, and that means he's out of the match, too. There's the reversal.
He might as well start walking back to the locker room. He's out of this match.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the best shape.
They sure don't. We've seen more.
Over the top rope and down to the floor. That's an elimination. Oh, boy. These fans have got something on their minds, JR.
Well, they paid for their tickets, King, and they've got a right to say whatever they want.
I don't believe it. He's been eliminated.
He's a slippery devil.
I think Matt Hardy should change the slogan from "I will not die" to "I cannot win."
King, why do you say things like that when 9 times out of 10 they just make you look like a fool in retrospect? I've been one of Matt Hardy's biggest supporters since the early days of his career, and it's great to see him in action here tonight.
Yeah, ever since he went to Smackdown, we haven't seen much of Matt Hardy, and you don't hear me complaining.
He countered that and made it look easy.
Talk about adding insult to injury, tossed out of the ring and the match.
A textbook reversal there.
I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
Would you look at that? A blatantly illegal maneuver. That should be a disqualification.
You might be right, JR, but I don't hear the ring bell. This match is still going. You say that like it's a bad thing, JR. I think it's great. No one forces a superstar to get into the ring against Kane. Up and over and out. Eliminate.
A reversal. Can he capitalize on it?
He saw that one coming.
Rob Van Dam is such an amazing athletic competitor. There's not a doubt in my mind he's been removed from the ring and from contention in this match.
He took a ride over the top ropes, down to the floor, and out of this match.
I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before tonight's show, but I don't think that was.
He countered that one perfectly. I'm so disgusted with Batista, JR. He could have stayed with Triple H and Ric Flair in Evolution and continued to ride the coattails of two of the greatest legends in this business. Instead, he threw it all away.
What are you talking about, King? Batista never rode anyone's coattails. He's his own man. He earned his spot. And Flair and Triple H are two of the greats, no doubt about it. But Batista proved he's at their level when he beat Triple H for the World Heavyweight title.
His opponent telegraphed that one.
Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well, then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King?
No way.
And there...